Hello, my friends. Welcome to Lean and Clean with Fit Chef Christine. I'm Christine, your host, and I have been struggling. Sometimes we all go through that, right? What am I struggling with? Life. Just trying to balance all the things I need to do. And maybe that's you too. So today I'm here to encourage you that you're not alone and that we all face that. And so maybe I thought I would read to you. I just absolutely love these posts by Ben Unquist, and I think maybe this applies to all of us. Your mind is a battlefield, and the enemy wants you to lose it. Don't you feel that way sometimes? Overthinking will drain your energy. Worry will freeze your potential. Fear will rob you of the peace God already secured for you. Not every battle is your fight. Not every burden is yours to carry. Lay down what you can't fix, release what you can't control, and trust the one who holds it all together. Stop obsessing over the future. Start trusting in God today. Your peace is a gift. Don't trade it for anxiety. Protect your mind, anchor your faith, keep moving forward. God is already working behind the scenes. Your miracle is coming. Isn't that a nice way to look at things? Sometimes I think we try to fix everything ourselves. Well, I know I do. And I have to tell you, that doesn't always work well. Sorry for getting so close there. That doesn't always work well. I know I'm a mother of two, and my kids are adults. And sometimes I want them to do what I want them to do, not what they want to do. But then I have to reframe that and think, no, my kids are equipped to handle their own lives. My job is to support them, not to force them to do what I want them to do. I'll give you an example. My daughter has two children, 4.5-year-old and a 6-month old, almost 6 months. And she has epilepsy and she had to have surgery. And then she fell and she twisted her ankle. And she owns a theater. And so she has a production coming up this week. And she's on the go, on the go, on the go, really high stressed. And so she had a seizure. And she's still going on every night this week, doing her rehearsals, teaching her classes. And I know she's exhausted and I know she's super stressed. And as a mom, I would love to tell her, hey, maybe let somebody else take over. She's good at delegating, but still, she's doing a lot. But instead, I chose the route to say, how can I support you? What can I do to help? So I will be sleeping over there the next couple nights, helping out with the kids, taking them to school, picking the kids up, well, my oldest one to his preschool and picking them up. And while this complicates my life a bit, it does ease some of the tension off of her life. And so it's worth it for me because I can't change her. I can only change myself. And so often we try to change the people that we love with good intentions, but that's not our job. And the same is true for health. It took me a very long time not to say to my husband, are you drinking that sugary drink? Are you getting your exercise? Are you going to walk with me? Because I want that for him. I want my family to be healthier. But that doesn't mean that they want to do what I want them to do. So, sometimes you just have to let it go. And you have to say, that is not in my control. And it's very difficult to do that sometimes. It's also difficult not to stress over the future. I don't know about you, but I can catastrophize. Oh my gosh, like if they don't get healthy, then he's gonna have a heart attack, and then I'm gonna be in trouble. And my mind starts going, or I'll be financially in trouble. And right now we're dealing with a whole tax situation. We got hit with this huge tax bill, and we're trying to figure it out, and not go broke doing it. So there's always all these things happening in our lives. And part of our health journey has to be, how are we going to manage all that? Right? I know you probably came here thinking, well, hey, this is not food or faith or, well, it is faith, but it is not, food and fitness. This is real life. This is all ties in. If your cortisol level is through the roof, that weight's not budget, sister. It's not going anywhere. You've got to manage your stress levels so that you're body is functioning properly. And part of that, I think, is getting right with God and giving God what he can handle and we cannot handle. And while I'm not here to lecture you, I'm here to share with you that the more that I release all that stress, the better my life gets. And so when it comes to like the whole tax situation, I've been praying about it, trying to figure out a good way to deal with it. And it's not solved yet, but I'm a lot closer to where that I need to be. And so that's one thing. Then with my daughter, I've decided this is how I'm going to handle it. I'm not going to pressure her. I'm not going to lecture her. I'm not going to tell her to eat healthier and stop drinking Diet Coke all the time or Red Bulls. I am just going to be there to support her. I'm going to zip my lip as best I can and be there to support her and enjoy the time with my grandkids. And it's the same with my son. I love him, but he doesn't have the drive that I have. So sometimes I get upset. So I'm like, you have so much potential. Don't you see it? But you can't be that way. You have to be the supportive one. So I point out all the awesome things that he does and all the great progress he's made, and I go from there. I am not in control. God is in control. And maybe your faith tells you differently, or maybe you struggle with faith. But in my life, faith has been such a gift. So I invite you to look further. Read the Bible. Talk to other faithful people. See what they say. I think your life will be so much better for having done so. And I don't have the answers for you today. I just want to support you and tell you that you can't control things. So you let it be and you give it to God and then don't take it back. I know so many times we say, God help us. And then we continue to stress about it. But that's not really giving it to God. That's not really trusting that God's helping you. Because if you ask for it, I consider it done. I say, Lord, take this burden from me. And then I say, thank you for taking this burden from me, because I know it's already done. Now, my mind might trick me and slip back into worry. Then I keep reminding myself, nope, I gave it to God and I'm going to let him have it and take care of it for me. So if this is you, if you're living in a constant feel of stress, let it go. Because all that stress sitting on your shoulders is only hurting you. It's not helping you. So trust that it's already done. It's already taken care of. I don't care if it's debt. I don't care if it's your health. I don't care if it's your relationships. If you go to God with it, know that it is taken care of. Now, the answer God gives you might be no. You have to suffer through this, but you'll come out better on the other side. That may be the answer, but it's still an answer. It's still God taking care of things. So stay faithful, my sisters. I love you. I'm sending you all kinds of prayers and love for support. And reach out if you're struggling. Maybe sometimes all you need is a good chat. For me, see that shirt, sourdough baking? That's what I do. I stress bake. I don't eat it. I just stress bake and I bake and I teach it because for me, it's a big stress reliever. I don't know, something magical happens when your hands are in dough or you're, fluting a little pie crust. I don't know. I just love it. So for me, that's a great stress relief, as is walking and exercising and just the cooking process, all of it. I love it all. You have to find what works for you. Maybe it's meditation. Maybe it's, just sitting in a quiet space, breathing, relaxing. Maybe it's Pilates, yoga, whatever. Whatever is a stress reliever for you, do that. Pray through it, relax, know that it will all be okay. We've survived 100% of our hard days, and we will continue to do so. I hope to hear from y'all. Give me a holler. Let me know how it's going. I'm sending you love. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. We'll talk soon.